Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a DIY art project, which is quite hilarious considering I am one of the least artistic people that I know, but I'm hoping that because it's kind of abstract and I'm not trying to draw a picture and make it look like anything in particular, it will turn out really well. And to be honest, I am really pleased with the results. But first, let me throw back to yesterday when I was actually making these in my bedroom, and I will let Jasmine from the past take it from here. So I am still feeling quite under the weather. At the end of my Spain vlog, I got ill, and we've been back from Spain for like 2 days and I'm still ill. So I thought today I couldn't be bothered to like put on makeup and go out and do things in the world, but I did manage to muster up the energy to go and buy my supplies. So these are going to be for the new flat, and I'm going to insert some photos now of the kind of thing that I want to make, and I've seen these online for like 30, 40, even more quids, and I don't really want to pay that, especially when I think I could probably do it. And I have seen some other people's videos on YouTube, which I will link because I took my inspiration from those. I think they look amazing. So I wanted to give it a go myself, and that is what we are going to be doing today. So without further ado, let's get into the video. The first supply is a newspaper, which is stupid because we've got loads of cardboard boxes ready to move, which I 100% could have just used. I'm going to use that to cover my carpet in my bedroom so I don't get plaster all over the floor. We popped down to B&M and picked up this ready-made, like ready mixed filler, which is ideal for repairs to plaster, plasterboard, brick, wood, stone. It's like poly filler, kind of. I haven't opened it yet, but I think it's what I need, and I think this is enough. This is a kilo of it. This was only £3.99 from B&M, so that's a bargain. Also picked this up from B&M. It is a filling knife, which was £3, and it's like this, so I can scrape my plaster onto my canvases. And then we've just popped to the range and picked up these two quite large canvases, which are quite thick as well, so they look quite nice, and I think once they're finished and once they're hung, they'll come up quite far from the wall, which I think will make them look a bit more expensive. These were only £10 each, and they are 16 by 20 inches, so I think they're fairly large. I've put on some like old tracky bottoms just in case I do get filler on them, and I'm also just going to go and grab a pair of gloves from the kitchen. We've got these like old rubber gloves from an oven cleaning kit from yesteryear, so I'm going to go and put those on quickly. I'm sorry to say, I think this looks amazing. So all I've done so far is get like probably half of the tub on my gloves, and I kind of smushed it. Now I'm like scraping it around to try and make it look even, but it's creating this really nice texture already just with me like trying to spread it around evenly. And this is exactly what I'm going for. This is exactly the kind of art I want in my house. If this isn't art for you, I totally appreciate that, but this is exactly what I want, and I think it looks amazing. So I think I'm going to try and create, now it's like nice and evenly spread, I think I'm going to try and create more of like a bit of a pattern if I can, but I do quite like the abstract, just like plaster. I can see it's a little bit thicker in some areas, but let me show you what I've got so far. Are you buying what I'm selling you? Don't you think that looks really good? Like in terms of what I'm after, yes. 100% yes. I'm just going to go around the edges and scrape the plaster off the edges of like the side of the canvas. So this is my first one done. I'm going to find somewhere to let it dry, probably just on the newspaper. And now I'm going to do the second one. I'm going to try and do like a little bit maybe of a different design, but I want them to go together and I want them to match quite nicely, so let's just see. The thing is, as this says, it's an artist canvas. I am an artist, so really I'm just going to let my medium speak for me. My medium being $3.99 pre-made plaster from B&M and a spatula. Okay, now this one is also finished. I'll show you. So this is the second one, and do you know what? I think this one is just saying so many different things to the first one. Let's do a side-by-side comparison. So this one is a commentary on feminism, and this one is about war. So I'm going to leave these to dry overnight, and I'm going to come back and check on them in the morning. I do honestly think they look really good though. I was not sure they were going to turn out well. I thought they might actually look a bit rubbish, but I'm not sure if I'm going to need to like put something over the top, maybe like a clear varnish or something to like keep everything in place. But I'm going to leave them to dry nice and flat. I'm probably going to put them out in the sun for the rest of the afternoon. But I've got a feeling that like the filler might be a bit chalky and I want it to like make sure it's stuck to the canvas, so I might need to put something over the top, but I'll test it out once it's dry. But I'm gonna get myself all tidied up now. And now they are dry, it's the next day. I left them out in the sun, like on the windowsill overnight, and they do feel dry now. And let's have a look at the finished products. They don't look any different, to be honest, they're just a lot drier. I do have a bit of a feeling that when we move they might be a little bit delicate because it is a bit chalky, and so when we move I'm probably going to have to wrap them in sheets or towels or something. I still haven't decided if I am going to bother varnishing them. It probably would be a good idea, but just as they are now, I think if I was hanging them up in my flat now, they'd be absolutely fine. But this is them side by side. I don't know how well you can actually see because they are really textured in person and they are meant to look really subtle. Like, I know you know what I mean when I'm showing you these pieces of art. Can we even call it art? But yeah, I'm absolutely chuffed with them. I could even hang, so I was thinking I would put them up like this, but I could put them up landscape as well. And I just haven't decided where I'm going to put them yet in the new flat. I suppose we've got to wait until we get in so I can think of where I'd like to put them. But I'm so pleased. I've worked out the maths and I've now got these two really nice Scandi like minimalist pieces to go up in my new flat that I did myself for $26.99, which I think is a complete bargain considering how much they are charging for these online. It was also just like a cute and wholesome afternoon activity, and it really didn't take that long to do. It literally only took me about half an hour. I think setting up all the paper and the equipment took me longer than making the artwork itself. So all in all, I've had a lovely time making these, and I hope this is helpful because if you were thinking of doing anything like this yourself, I'm just going to insert a clip now of all the different canvas sizes at the range. So you can get 3 packs, you can get singular ones, which is what I went for. Some of them are really, really big, but you can get smaller ones if you just wanted to like give it a go. You can get some that are in a beige colour rather than white, but I think white looks better with the white plaster that we're using. They also have these like different shaped canvases, like you can get a hexagon, There was also this circular one, which I think you could create something really quite interesting. And I did also notice that they've got this almost like a DIY kit that seems to include, I feel like the canvas is probably already in that art shape, but it comes with paints as well, so you can paint them whatever colours you want. So I thought that was quite a cute idea as well. But yeah, there was just loads to choose from, and to be honest with you, I'm thinking I might do maybe a small one to go in my bathroom, and even a massive, huge one maybe to go in the living room, because I just think they look so nice. They're not trying to do too much. I don't like artwork that like really distracts you from whatever is going on in your living room. If you're watching TV, I just don't like things that are really big and bold and patterned and like colourful, winking at you from the corner of the room. So this is exactly what I was going for, and I am so very, very pleased with the result. And Kyle really likes them as well, which is good because we always argue about what our new flat is going to look like decor-wise. So I feel like we've come to a wonderful compromise here. But thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. I had a lovely time making these. As always, I will see you all very soon in the next video. Bye!